Acceptance of the past and things that have happened to us is one of the hardest feats for some of us. Holding on to those things or reminding ourselves of those things sometimes provide excuses for us not to move forward in our lives. Now, I don't mean to say excuses to be insensitive by any means. Your trauma is real. Your trauma is hurtful. Your trauma has paralyzed you and stolen your life from you in the manner in which you want to live it. But you have to understand that until and unless you accept the things that you cannot change, it's going to be very hard, if not impossible, for you to move forward. Acceptance gives you yet another superpower to move past something that has already happened into a place of something new, something more lively, something more life-filled. I read once that Thoreau, the poet, said, "Never look in the past unless you plan on going back there." None of us want to go back to our past unless they were positive, right? If they were a negative past or a painful past or a shameful past, we don't want to go relive that. Yet we hold on to it every single day because we wanted it to be different from what it was. But it wasn't. But it's now requiring you to be different from what you are. You have within you the power to accept what has happened, to really wrap your mind around the fact that no matter if you hold on to it and you keep telling the story and you keep pouring into it because you just can't accept what's happened, it's not going to change it. So what would you lose by accepting what's happened? That's a good question. Most of the time, as humans, we don't do a whole lot in this life unless we get a payoff from doing it. What's your payoff for holding on to your past? What's your payoff for not dealing with your past, for ignoring your past? Is the payoff that it doesn't require anything new of you? You don't have to do anything else with your life because you had this thing happen, or you've gone through this thing, or somebody said this thing to you? Don't allow your past to keep dictating your present. And that is one of the things that we should work on in this process. So your How Part 5, Acceptance. How's it going so far? Are you working on it? Let me know.